We're here for Hachette Boardgame Day.
And I have no idea what that is.
Welcome to BoxedMeeples. I'm Libby, this is Julian. And yes, we're up in Manchester and we've come for Hachette Game Day. Don't really know what to expect. We've not been to one of these before, but very much assuming that they will have all of their 2025 titles out for us to sort of see and play. It's all day, so there must be some playing, right?
Yeah, well, the fun thing about Hachette is they collect lots of different games from different publishers around the world and they bring those to the UK. So there's going to be quite a palette, a buffet of games we can delve into.
Particularly from the French publishers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they've done some of our favourite games in the past. I mean, they've done Outlive, they do all the Oink games in the UK as well.
Yes.
So previously
and there's a few new ones of those that we'll be looking to try. Yeah.
So yeah, don't quite know what to expect, but looking forward to the day nonetheless.
We are indeed. And I know that there are going to be some other content creators. We've got some friends that we've already spoken to that we know we're going to see here today, and a couple of retailers. So I think there'll be a bit of a combination of who's there, but we'll see what friends we bump into along the way.
Yeah, so basically it's just a big excuse for a big old jolly of our mates.
Yeah.
Today is all about trying as many new games as we can that are going to be released by Hachette this year. So a lot of retailers are here, a lot of influencers are here, and the games are divided up into different places: more social games, lighter games, two-player games, and then the heavy hitters. And guess where we started?
The heavy hitters.
Foot tall inside.
Yeah.
Each one.
Look at the size of that Hydra.
Now, Cyclades is a game you wanted to play. I think it's been in your anticipated games 2 years in a row.
Yes, I think probably a good couple of years now. It's a game that I heard about. I think I might have played it once quite a long time ago, and then I heard there was this new Director's Cut version coming, and it's been on the wish list ever since, and finally we got to play it and really enjoyed it. It was great fun.
Yeah, so I think it's probably a 3-hour game to play, so we played the kind of 2/3 of it to get through.
I mean, we had the teach, so there is, I think without that would be quite a bit quicker, but with it, obviously an event like today, it's taken up most of the morning.
Yeah, and it's been good to have the miniatures out, so that they're coming soon to go with the game, and they are some incredible miniatures.
Really great. It does make me want to get into that painting that I've been threatening to do for a little while now. It does. They look like they're going to be epic. They have such presence on the table when you get them out, and you feel like, oh wow, that's really domineering that one island that it's on.
Yeah, and while it was a heavier game with a big teach, once we got into the flow of playing it, rounds are quick.
Yes, yeah.
I think now some lighter games.
Yeah.
There's some 2-player games, and
see what comes next.
It's going to be hard to top Cyclades.
So we played some Oink games. We played a game called Flow, which I think is going to be a movie coming out soon. So that was fun little tidal wave of chaos in that one.
Yeah, it's kind of family friendly but incredibly brutal. We played it 3 times, didn't win at all. Those dogs,
every time.
a lot of dead animals.
Lots of things.
Not entirely family friendly then. We also played Festival, which I've heard quite a lot about, a bit puzzly.
Yeah, very much abstract, putting your correct fireworks on the correct spaces to score points. If you're into abstract-y kind of games, then it's one to check out. And we're hoping to try some more now in the afternoon.
I really enjoyed playing Micro Macro Crime City, and I wanted to share this with my daughters. And while some of the cases were appropriate, others were really not appropriate, and it took a bit of glossing around to explain why some of the solutions were the solutions, which is why I'm really happy that there is Micro Macro Kids Edition. So all of the cases in this are family friendly. There's been some quality of life improvements. Rather than having little cards, we've got a little book which takes you through each of the cases. And of course, it wouldn't be Micro Macro without a ridiculously large map of a city. On top of that, you've got these little bad boys where you can place them out onto the map to make it easier to track where the cases have occurred. I think this is a great idea, and if you're so inclined and you think like, oh, I'd like to do a puzzle while solving some crimes, guess what's coming out soon? Micro Macro Jigsaw Edition.
So we just played a game at Leaders, which is actually not due out until I think Essen, we've been told, and is looking like a really great RRP at like $24.99. When it's a really deluxe looking game. I love all of this lovely kind of shiny, the gold emboss, and that travels through to all the components on the board. Your kings that it's kind of a chess mechanic that we're doing, but you get lots of different actions and in your different followers. They can change up each time, but yeah, really gorgeous components here. It's even got a drawer where you can keep all of the different characters in. I think it's going to be a really popular game come the end of the year.
So a busy day of games playing. How many games do you think we managed to play today?
Oh gosh, I've lost count. Maybe 6?
Okay, we have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a total of 10 plays.
Yeah, and we have had a few like demos and things as well. So or just like talk throughs of a game that's coming. So no, it's been really fun day here. Let's talk about our favourites of the day, shall we?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a top 3.
Well, Flav from Hachette has said to pick our favourite 3. I think we're both in agreement of which ones they were.
Yes, yeah. I think coming in at number 3 is Leaders, which I believe is coming for Essen.
It is.
A really good kind of chess 2-player like game.
Well, I described it as not rubbish chess.
Yeah, the production's fantastic, as you would have seen some of the footage. They're like really nice pieces, really nice cards, like UV spotting, gold edging, like brilliant. And that was really nice, and I think a lot of variety in that, because you'll be using different characters' abilities each time that will allow you to do different things, different win conditions. So
it's super strategic, and it plays quickly. So it's going to be a best of 3 type situation.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really nice like weeknight play, easy to table, great to store. So yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Our number 2, I think
we might have some photobombing about to be happening here. Look at it.
For me, number 2 was Strange World Above the Clouds.
Yes.
Which I'd never heard of at all until we came here today.
Oh no, I had heard about it, and I'd heard people say it's like a step up from Castle Combo, which is a game that everyone's been raving about, and rightly so, because I think it's going to be our go-to small box game from now onwards. I cannot wait for that one to be released. I'm hoping it's in time for Aircon, but
I think it'll be Games Expo.
But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one if you like to create like a little tableau. It's a 4x4 grid of your cards, and you're trying to maximize the points of all the different scoring conditions. Amazing small box game. Loved it.
And I think our top for both of us, sick of these.
100%. The Legendary Edition is the director's cut.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Those minis are great. I can't wait to paint them. I really like all of those options that you have in terms of trying to hold on to your different territories. How are you working with your income? Who's getting all these special powers, and who's going to just kind of come in and just destroy all your ships.
Yeah,
you never know what's going to come round from round.
There's a lot of variation with the different cards that come up, and I like the kind of not quite being able to do the same actions, waiting for the action to come around again, and then having to pledge how much you're willing to bet on being able to do it. I thought it was really fun.
And how much you set up your income, and then how much that affects what you can do at that bidding stage, which you're always going to get outbid, and also how much that plays into who's the first player for the following round, which then really helps you decide whether you're going to be able to do what you want to do or not. So it all fits together so well. Just really enjoyed that one
because you had high expectations for that, and I think it did deliver.
I think it's a game that we would play.
Now the big question for me is, who do you think won more games today?
Oh, me.
Yes, it was. It wasn't even close. You've won 7 of the games we played. I won 1, and we shared
a victory.
Points in the Footsteps of Mercury. So it wasn't really close.
No,
wasn't much competition. Really, I think got more competition from the people we played with. But it has been a really lovely day here. It's nice to kind of just devote a day to playing amongst a lot of our friends we've seen and get to chance some time actually playing with them. And it's timed quite well because there's a kind of Manchester Games convention going on at the same time, which you might get the chance to explore a little bit. But
or at least look at the bring and buy.
Obviously, if you've seen any games you're interested in, a good place to go is your friendly local game store. And for us in the southeast of England, that is
Chaos Cards.
It is.
And of course, as usual, there's a discount code in the description. So if you are looking to buy, you can save a few pennies if you use that one. Keep an eye on the updated ones. But of course, we want to say thanks again to Hachette for inviting us to this games day. It's been super fun.
It has. And if you want to see more content like this, we're going to be doing a lot more. We've got some conventions coming up. We've got Aircon around the corner, so that'll be another kind of vlog style, getting those up every single day while we're at Aircon. So if you like these kind of videos, it might be worth subscribing to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below which games we played would have tickled your pickle.
What's caught your eye? We really want to know.
But as always, thanks so much for watching.
Bye.